Hey y'all! This here's the story of little Oliver, a sweet boy with a peculiar habit. You see, Oliver just adored pancakes. Every morning, he'd gobble up a stack, syrup drizzling down his chin. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it was pancakes, pancakes, pancakes. His mama made them fluffy, thin with blueberries or chocolate chips. Didn't matter the shape or size, Oliver loved them all the same. Now, we all have our favorite foods, right? But Oliver, he took his love for pancakes to a whole new level. He wouldn't touch a single thing that wasn't flat, round, and cooked on a griddle. His mama tried everything to get him to eat other foods. She'd offer him vegetables, fruits, even his favorite candies. But Oliver would just shake his head and say, "No, thank you, I want pancakes." His dad would make funny faces and try to entice him with different dishes. But Oliver's mind was set. Pancakes were his one true love. Even when the family went out to eat, Oliver would scan the menu for pancakes. If they didn't have them, he'd settle for nothing at all. His friends would munch on pizza and burgers. But there was Oliver, happily eating his pancakes no matter where they were. At school, while other kids had sandwiches and snacks, Oliver's lunchbox was always filled with pancakes. His teachers were baffled but amused by his unwavering dedication. His mama became a pancake expert, whipping up large batches every week to keep up with Oliver's insatiable appetite. She even started experimenting with new recipes to keep things interesting. Oliver loved helping in the kitchen, mixing the batter and flipping the pancakes. It became their special bonding time. One day, his family decided to throw a pancake-themed party. They invited friends and neighbors, and everyone brought their favorite pancake toppings. It was a hit. Oliver was in pancake heaven, surrounded by friends and family, all enjoying the food he loved most. It was a day to remember. His mama said, "You know, it's not just about the pancakes. It's about the joy they bring to Oliver and the way they bring us all together." And she was right. Pancakes had become more than just a meal. They were a symbol of love, family, and togetherness in the Oliver household. So, next time you see a stack of pancakes, think of Oliver and his pancake passion. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest things can bring the greatest joy. Thanks for joining us on this sweet journey. Until next time, keep flipping those pancakes and spreading the love.
Know you've been a good friend.
Oliver's mama and daddy, they started getting mighty concerned. "Oliver, honey," his mama would say, her voice full of worry, "don't you want some scrambled eggs with your pancakes?" But Oliver would just shake his head, his eyes fixed on his beloved pancakes. "Pancakes are all I need, Mama," he'd say, his voice as sweet as the syrup he loved so much. His daddy, a strong and hardworking man, tried everything he could think of. He even made pancakes shaped like tractors and dinosaurs, hoping to tempt Oliver with something new. Word got round our little town about Oliver's unusual diet. Folks would stop by, their faces full of curiosity and concern. "Is it true, Martha," they'd ask Oliver's mama, "that your boy only eats pancakes?" And Martha, bless her heart, would just sigh and nod. "It's true," she'd say. "The boy's got a heart of gold, but a stomach set on pancakes." Some folks chuckled, thinking it was just a phase. Others worried, their brows furrowed with concern. But Oliver, he remained unfazed, his love for pancakes as strong as ever. Birthday parties were the trickiest. Imagine a table laden with goodies, chocolate cake, ice cream, colorful fruits piled high. But Oliver would politely refuse it all with a "no thank you, I'm full." He'd sit there with his plate of pancakes, perfectly content, while other children enjoyed the variety of treats. It just didn't seem right. His mama tried explaining, "Oliver, honey, all these colors and flavors, they're good for you. They make your body strong and give you energy to play." Then one day, it happened. Oliver woke up with a tummy ache, a dull ache that refused to go away. He tried to ignore it at first, thinking it was just a passing discomfort. But as the minutes ticked by, the pain only grew worse. He felt weak and tired, not his usual bouncy self. The energy that usually filled his mornings was nowhere to be found. Instead, he felt drained and listless, his face pale and his eyes dull. His parents were worried sick. They had never seen Oliver like this before. He was always so full of life, always running around and playing. Seeing him so subdued and in pain was heartbreaking. "We need to take him to Dr. Brown," his mama declared, her voice firm with concern. She knew that Dr. Brown would know what to do. He had been their family doctor for years, and they trusted him completely. Dr. Brown was a kind old doctor, known for his gentle touch and wise advice. He had a way of making his patients feel at ease no matter how sick they were. His warm smile and reassuring words were like a balm to the soul. Dr. Brown examined Oliver, listening patiently to his tummy grumbles. He asked Oliver a series of questions, trying to get to the bottom of what was causing the pain. Oliver answered as best as he could, though it was hard to concentrate with the ache in his belly. "Well, Oliver," he said, his voice warm and reassuring, "it seems your tummy's a little tired of pancakes." Oliver's eyes widened in surprise. He loved pancakes and had been eating them almost every day for breakfast. Dr. Brown explained that sometimes eating too much of the same food can upset the stomach. He suggested that Oliver try eating a more varied diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables to give his tummy a break. Oliver nodded, feeling a little better already. He knew that with Dr. Brown's help, he would be back to his old self in no time. Oliver's eyes widened in surprise. Tired of pancakes? But he loved pancakes. Dr. Brown smiled gently and pulled out a colorful chart. "You see, Oliver," Dr. Brown explained, "our bodies are like gardens. They need a variety of foods, like a rainbow of fruits, vegetables, and grains, to grow strong and healthy." He pointed to the different colors on the chart. "Red for energy, green for strong bones, orange for healthy eyes," he explained. "Eating a variety of foods gives your body all the nutrients it needs." Oliver listened intently, his brow furrowed in thought. He had never thought of food like that before. Maybe, just maybe, there was more to life than pancakes. His mama, seeing a flicker of curiosity in his eyes, offered him a plate of sliced strawberries. "Just a tiny bite, honey," she coaxed gently. Oliver hesitated for a moment, then, with a deep breath, he picked up a strawberry and took a small bite. The sweet, tangy juice burst in his mouth, a flavor sensation he had never experienced before. And that, my friends, was the turning point. It was the moment when Oliver's world began to change in the most delightful way. You see, Oliver had always been a bit hesitant when it came to trying new foods. He liked what he knew and knew what he liked. But that day, something clicked. It was as if a light bulb went off in his head, and he realized that there was a whole world of flavors out there just waiting to be discovered. From that day forward, Oliver started trying new foods, one tiny bite at a time. It wasn't always easy, and sometimes he made funny faces when he tasted something new. But he was determined. He knew that each new bite was a step towards a grand adventure. He began with small, cautious nibbles, testing the waters of this vast culinary ocean. He discovered the juicy sweetness of watermelon, a fruit that burst with flavor and quenched his thirst on hot summer days. The first time he bit into a slice, the juice dribbled down his chin, and he couldn't help but smile. It was like tasting sunshine. Then there was the creamy delight of avocados. At first, he wasn't sure about the green, mushy texture, but with a little sprinkle of salt and a squeeze of lime, he found it to be a smooth and satisfying treat. It was like a little green treasure that he had uncovered. And who could forget the satisfying crunch of carrots? They were like nature's candy, sweet and crisp. He loved the way they snapped with each bite, and soon they became his go-to snack. He even started to appreciate the different colors of carrots, from the classic orange to the vibrant purple and yellow varieties. He learned that food wasn't just about filling his tummy. It was about exploring a world of flavors, textures, and colors. Each meal became an adventure, a chance to discover something new and exciting. He started to look forward to mealtime, wondering what new taste sensation he might encounter next. He even found new favorites, like crunchy green beans and juicy oranges. The green beans were a revelation, crisp and fresh, and the oranges were like little bursts of sunshine in his mouth. He loved peeling them and feeling the spray of citrus as he pulled apart each segment. And you know what? Oliver felt better than ever. With each new food he tried, he felt a little more energetic, a little more alive. He had more energy to play, to run, and to explore the world around him. It was as if the new foods were fueling his adventures, giving him the strength and vitality to enjoy life to the fullest. He had more energy to play, his tummy felt happy, and he was no longer afraid of trying new things. His confidence grew with each new bite, and he started to see food as a friend, not a foe. His tummy felt content and satisfied, and he no longer dreaded mealtime. And he was excited to discover new flavors every day. Each meal was a new opportunity, a new chance to find something delicious and delightful. He started to ask for new foods, to seek out new tastes, and to embrace the adventure of eating. It just goes to show y'all that sometimes the greatest adventures are found in the most unexpected places, even on our very own plates. Oliver's journey taught him that the world is full of wonderful surprises, and that sometimes all it takes is a little courage to take that first bite. So, here's to Oliver and his world of flavor, and to all the little adventurers out there. May your plates be full of delicious discoveries.